Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Pfeiffer, and I am going to be teaching you your career lesson. I am very sad that I can't do this in person with you, but I am excited that we have technology to still be able to share this awesome content with you. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring you into our guidance lesson, where you see on your screen what I would be showing you in class. It says careers. And here I'd be asking you, what is a career? And I just want you to think about that for a second and look at the screen, look at the pictures. What do you think a career is? Some of you might have raised your hand right now and said, is this a job? And yes, a career is very similar to a job. It's a job that you do over an extended period of time. And there's a couple of different careers in our building, in our school building, that you might be familiar with, like a teacher or a principal or a nurse. You know, Nurse Heidi, or your teacher, or Dr. Ziggering is your principal, or Mr. Miller is your PE teacher, or my career is your school counselor. So there's all these different types of careers that you guys might be aware of. So our main learning target today is to identify a career that relates to something that we are interested in or one of our hobbies. So before we go into that, let's think about, before we even can start a career, you guys have to graduate from high school. Did you guys know that you'll be graduating from high school in 2031? That is amazing. Not that far away, friends. And what graduating means is you are finishing one grade and moving on. So when you graduate from elementary school, you're graduating from fifth grade to move on to middle school, and the next grade is sixth grade. But when you're graduating from high school, you're moving on to the possibility of having a job or going to college or moving into some kind of training to have a career. And so I am so excited to be able to start introducing this topic to you now and to get you guys thinking and excited about what career you might have one day. So, one of our learning targets, we can back up, it was to find a career that relates to one of our interests or a hobby. So, think about, what is an interest? An interest is something that you like doing. It's something that you enjoy. It makes you happy. So when you think about the different careers that we talked about earlier, like my career, a school counselor, think about what makes me happy. Why would I go into a career as a school counselor? One reason is I really like working with students. I love the conversations that I have with you guys. I love working with you. So these are all things that I am interested in. If you think about the career as a doctor, you think about, what is a doctor interested in? A doctor is interested in helping people. He wants people, or she wants people, to feel better, to be able to be healthy. They enjoy giving guidance and best practices of how to live a healthy life. So those things have to interest that person for them to be able to go into that career. So what kind of things do you guys like to do? Do you like to be outside? Do you like to play with animals? Do you like to build things? So just think about any of these things that you might be interested in. And this is a picture from a website that I'm about to show you called Virginia Career View. And here are all these different types of interests that relate to different careers. These are just some examples. There's a lot more interests out there. But you might be interested in sports, in performing, in cooking, traveling, music, computers. Maybe you're interested in drawing or painting, building and creating, teaching, fashion and design, helping others, first aid or medicine. All of these things are fun interests that could be related to a career. So if we look at helping others and first aid and medicine, the first career that comes to mind is a doctor or a nurse. If we look at cooking, the first career that comes to mind to me is a baker or a chef. If we look at sports, one of the first careers that comes to mind to me is a professional athlete or a coach. When we look at building and creating, I think of an artist or a construction worker or an engineer. So there's a lot of different careers out there. And I'm excited for this next tool to be able to show you more about your opportunities to learn more about careers. So this website is called Virginia Career View. I actually have it on our slides. I'll come back. It's virginiacareerview.com. I'll just leave this for a second if you want to write it down. You can also pause the screen or the video to be able to get that. And so I'm going to come back, and this is virginiacareerview.com. And if you click here, grades K through 5, it brings you to this page with a whole bunch of different cool activities to do to learn about careers. Then there's this next one that says Career Town, and then on top it says Play It. So your computer might ask you to get Adobe or Flash. It's blocked on my page, so I'm going to try to fix that for you guys so I can let it work. And it's not working, so I am so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up on a different browser, and that should work. There we go. Sorry about that, friends. This happens. Okay, it just loaded. So let's go to level 2. There's different levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3. And all of these levels have different games of different things you can play in Career Town to learn more about careers. This is one of my favorite games called Use Clues. And it's a game that teaches you about what a career, some different things that they might be doing in their career, things that they're interested in, things that they have to do as a part of their job. And you have to listen to those clues, hear those clues, read those clues, and then match the name that goes with the picture. So the directions say, the labels are missing from the displays. Read the clues to match the job titles with the right display. Drag the label to the box under the display when you find a match. So here are the clues. I work in a lab, I do experiments, and I work with chemicals. Which one is this? I think it's a lab technician. Let's see if I'm right. Yay. Next one. I work outside. So this person, their interest is working outside. I show people how to be safe in a park. And I keep animals and land safe and clean. Let's see. I think it's a park ranger. Very good. This person works at an airport. He tells planes when they can land, and he works with radar and computers. So we need to look at our options. Roofer, real estate agent, electrical engineer. No. Air traffic controller. Yes, I think it's that one. Awesome. This person works with a computer. He also works with art supplies and makes packages for things you buy. I'm going to look for any of the ones on here, any of the careers that have the word art in it. Oh, I see it. Graphic artist. Sweet. This person visits families, works with parents and kids, and keeps kids safe. I think it's a family services worker. Let's see if that's right. Awesome. I knew that because of the word family. So the word family is something that that person's interested in doing, and something that he does for his job is he's a family services worker. This woman sells houses and works with math. So she's interested in math. It's something that she might be good at. And she shows people houses to buy. I think it's a real estate agent. Awesome. This person, he likes working outside. He works with shingles on tops of buildings, and he works with a hammer and nails. So these are the tools he uses. I think this is a roofer. Awesome. This person works with wires and tools. She also works with a computer and designs electrical systems. This one's a hard one. Just kidding. There's only one left. Electrical engineer. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if this is right. Yay. Great job, friends. So we can go ahead and click this arrow back. And up here, you can go back to play it. Career Town. And all these different games are here, which is really fun. And so I would love for you guys in your time that you have, if you want to learn more about careers and play some fun games. There's different games that teach you different things. Like at the grocery store, it teaches you more about money. I'll show you that here in a second when this pops up. Sorry, it's loading. So here you get to check out and you have to match $5.50. So we'd probably do the $5 bill. And then here's a quarter. We know 2 quarters equals 50 cents. 25, 50. 5.50, 5.50. Check out. Yay! This is just another example, but this person, that's his career. He is a cashier. He works at a grocery store, and there's lots of different careers at a grocery store. You could be a manager or a supervisor. You could be in charge of the deli or the bakery. So there's a lot of really fun opportunities out there. So if you come back to Career Town, here's some more options and ideas of things that are out there. So now we're going to go back to grades K through 5. And this is what I showed you guys from the screen. You see interest, that's what we were talking about earlier. Here are our different interests that we showed on the screen. And so if you wanted to learn about some more careers that go along with something you might be interested in. So for me, I like helping others in teaching. I'm going to click next. I'm going to look for school counselor. If you see it, you can shout out, even though I can't hear you. But if you see it, let me know. I'm looking for the S's. I see it. School counselor. Yay, this is my job. And I found that because I clicked on those interests. So friends, that is Virginia Career View. I'm going to come back to our I am so sorry. Here it is. I'm going to come back here. This is the website that we were on. And the lesson that we just did was on careers. So I really hope you guys got something out of that and see how something that you're interested in, something that you like to do, can pair with a career that you have one day. And I want you to be able to talk with your families about a job or a career that you might have one day. And please know, your mind can and probably will change, and that is perfectly okay and expected. And I'm just so excited to be able to see you guys again and hear about what you guys want to be when you grow up. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening to the lesson. Bye, friends.